But let's begin to that exclusive information on the custody deal reached in the Michael Jackson case. NBC's Jeff Rawson has the details. Jeff, good morning to you.
Hi, Meredith. Good morning to you. Let's get right to it. Here are the highlights. Under this new custody deal, Michael Jackson's kids will live with their grandmother, Katherine, and Debbie Rowe will get visitation, but she won't ask for custody.
Wishing them well.
Michael Jackson's kids were his life. Since his death, they've been in limbo. No permanent plan until now. In a new custody deal not yet announced, NBC News has learned Michael's 79-year-old mother, Katherine, will get the children. 12-year-old Prince, 11-year-old Paris, and 7-year-old Blanket. Under the agreement, Debbie Rowe, biological mother to the two oldest, will retain her parental rights. But she agrees not to make a claim for custody. Rowe will get visitation, but no extra money beyond the spousal agreement already in place. Our sources believe Prince and Paris now know Debbie Rowe is their biological mother. In fact, as a central part of the agreement, they'll begin to have a relationship with her now that their father is dead. A child psychologist will supervise the process, and sources say Rowe believes she can develop a meaningful bond with her kids.
I think it's interesting that she's going to try to establish a relationship with the children. That's somewhat surprising that after all this time, reports had been that she didn't have a relationship, and the fact that she wants to start one up now is a bit surprising.
Sources close to the deal tell NBC News Rowe did the right thing and decided the children are best off with Katherine and the Jackson family, the family they've always known.
I think this puts to rest a lengthy and protracted piece of litigation, and I think the children are going to benefit from that, obviously. It orders their lives immediately and lets them get on with the business of being children.
And this morning we're getting a rare look at those children and Michael Jackson, the dad.
Pop Kendo.
Happily playing with his kids on home video at Neverland. Here, Jackson is celebrating his daughter's birthday. It was 2002. Paris was turning 4.
I love my daddy so much. You're the best daddy in the whole world.
Now we're learning more about the man at the center of the criminal investigation, Dr. Conrad Murray. According to court papers obtained by NBC News, Murray had deep money troubles even before Jackson's death.
This is the residence of Dr. Conrad Murray.
He was about to lose his luxury home, the very home authorities searched on Tuesday. Dr. Murray hasn't paid his $15,000 a month mortgage since January 2009. This month, as police targeted him in a manslaughter investigation, the bank wrote a declaration of default and demand for sale. Foreclosure. NBC News has obtained separate court papers showing Dr. Murray was also a deadbeat dad. He owed back child support, totaling almost $11,000. Dr. Murray was sentenced to 25 days in jail in 2007 and then sentenced to another 10 days in jail just months ago, in April. Dr. Murray never served the sentence, allowed more time to provide proof of income. In May, Dr. Murray took the job as Michael Jackson's personal physician, reportedly making $150,000 a month.
Prosecutors who are making decisions as to what charges to file right now will automatically be thinking about what a jury and how a jury is going to be able to react. They are going to look at the financial evidence as being very powerful evidence to help explain why Dr. Murray may have administered propofol. And greed, financial dire straits, and money are great rationale and great explanations that play great in front of a jury and great in terms of an investigation.
Late last night, Dr. Murray's lawyer conceded his client is facing foreclosure and issued this statement. Dr. Murray has lost the ability to make a living as a result of this investigation. His hope is he can forestall foreclosure until he can once again begin working as a doctor. He wouldn't comment on the child support problem and has said his client did nothing wrong in connection with Jackson's death. The L.A. County coroner confirms to NBC News Jackson's toxicology results are in, but won't release them until next week, pending further tests. We're, of course, all waiting for those results, but to recap the major overnight development, NBC News has learned there is a deal between Katherine Jackson and Debbie Rowe. Katherine will get custody of the kids. The agreement still has to be submitted to Superior Court for approval here in Los Angeles. That'll happen first thing on Monday morning. Meredith?
Jeff Rawson, thank you very much.